Okay, so we are back at Sir Tex-a-Lot, and we're going to rock out another video. Today we're going to look at ChatGPT, OpenAI. Everybody's talking about it. What's the big deal, right? I mean, it's an AI system that supposedly makes life easier. Today we're going to go into some things that are kind of interesting, and we're going to do a little bit of coding. We're going to talk about that today. Why? Well, because it'll be fun. We're gonna ask Chat to create us a basic website. So create a basic website. Enter. Sure, below, and then it starts pumping out the HTML, the website, and it's going to put a little bit of CSS for styling, a bit of JavaScript for our activities. So we'll see. Obviously, it's going pretty quick. Okay, still doing it. It's putting the footers in. There's the JavaScript right here, popping in the CSS. Okay. All right, let's see what it does. It's doing out, putting in the labels, the inputs, the buttons, footer. This is all the, and we're going to go over this in just a second, but there it is. It's done. Popping it all out. It's a very basic website, it says, but it covers the essentials of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You get to expand on this foundation by adding more features and pages and styling as needed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull over so real quick, for those of you who don't really know much about websites, HTML is hypertext markup language. That's the acronym SOUP again I was talking about in my first video. It's, we always want to know what these things mean. Index.html is the HTML extension, and you're going to use that when you create a HTML document. Okay, so when you open up a web page, it's always going to have a .html. So we go down here. And here, these are all what they call elements and tags, head tag. There's the HTML tag, of course, which you got to have in the beginning of the document. There's the doc type tag, symbolizing HTML5. Okay, and then the title tag is basically what that is that is going to be the little thing right here. As you can see, this one's ChatGPT. That's the title tag. Then we're going to have the body. Everything in the body, all right, is going to show up in the page here, right here. Okay. And we go down here. This is called semantic HTML, which is it's like a tag or an element. Tag and element, the same thing, by the way. It's acronym SOUP again. It means the same thing. It's just different words. Section is an HTML element, or tag and an ID is an attribute that you can put and then create it with an equals quotes, and then in the middle, of course, you would name it. And then the section tag has a closing tag right here. So you see how it has a / and section. And then what's inside of this is the home, which is a header 2, H2 tag. And then they put a paragraph tag here. This is the home section. Here you can introduce your website. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and then let me just go down here. CSS, styles.css is usually how we name the styling part of the website, which generally we put as a second page. We link it with the link tag, which you'll see up here inside the head. So here's the head right here. And we'll link it right here see the link tag right here. And the link tag doesn't have a closing tag. It just has it closes, but it doesn't have a closing, like say the ULs right here. See how it has the / how's it going right here and down here. It's what we call self-closing. So it closes itself. So we do the link, and then the attributes are rel equals style sheet, which is a CSS attribute, and then href and equals styles.css. Now, what's an href? Href is basically going to link the page to your HTML document. So styles.css, which is down here, right? Styles.css, all of this information in styles.css is now linked to the link tag to the HTML document. Okay. And if that's confusing, that's okay. We'll go through that more, probably not in this video, but in other ones to come. JavaScript is the interactivity of the site. So they put an alert on here, which is going to like pop up in the page. That's what alerts do. The form submitted, the alert will say form submitted. We will get back to you soon. So that should pop up on the screen. We're going to test all this now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to see if I can actually copy all of the code here, and then I'm going to bring over Visual Studio Code, which is a text editor, which you use when you code. Anyways, so we have the image folder here. I'm gonna like get off that, and then I'm gonna click this little new file, and I'm gonna create index.html. Boom, enter, and now we're here. Now I'm gonna try to paste all that code. Let's see here. Let's see what it gave us. So it looks like it gave us, yeah, it gave us the HTML doc. It linked it. Okay, and then it gave us the JavaScript. All right, that's cool. That's cool. But, you know, it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. It's putting it all on one page. That's not cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Control-Z, and that takes it right out. And we're going to go back. We're going to minimize this. We're going to go back to this. What's really cool about chat is it lets you snip up. So here's the HTML. Boom, we're going to copy the code, right? Visual Studio Code. We're going to go back, look for the index.html. We're going to pop the sucker in like that. Boom. We got everything there for the HTML document. Now we're going to go back to chat, right? And we're going to go down to CSS, and we're going to copy the code, and we're going to go back to Visual Studio Code, and now we're going to create a styles.css right here. Okay, we're going to create that in the side here. So styles.css, enter, and now we're going to paste what we had in chat. Now we got all the styles. Okay, now it's going to link, and we're gonna get somewhere with this. Okay, just bear with me. We're going to get somewhere. So now we got the styles.css file, and we got the index.html file. Now we're going to go back. We're going to minimize it. Go down here, and we're going to look at the JavaScript, the script.js. That's what we name it, script.js. And believe me, naming it correctly matters. You want to do that. Another file, script.js, enter. Notice the JavaScript shows with the little logo and stuff. It's pretty cool. Boom, we got that. And so now everything should be linked together. Now, let me just show you kind of real quick again. We got the head, right, where we got styles.css. Generally, you can put JavaScript in, you can link it in here, but we generally don't do that in web development. What we do is we do it at the bottom of the HTML, and this is what they did. They put a script tag, okay? The src is a source. It locates it at script.js, right? Script. Well, script.js is right here, right? So it's going to pull this and activate that. Now, I'm going to go to index.html. What I'm going to do is there's a plugin on Visual Studio Code, and it's called Live Server. And I'm going to right click right here, and I'm going to open all of this code right here with this program, and we're going to see it load. Okay, open with Live Server. Okay, and this is it. So now this is what we see on chat. All of this right here, all right, all this code, the HTML, the CSS, and JavaScript is right here. Okay. Now we're gonna try to do this. So we're gonna put my name here. We're gonna put dude at dude.com, message what's up. And then let's see if I can get to the, if I can actually get to the end of it here. Doesn't look like it's going to let us do it, huh? Yeah, that's odd. So I'm trying to get to, let's see here. Let's see if the links work at all. Contact, about, home. Man, nothing works. Yeah. So it's kind of odd. Like, I'm not a super big coder, but to me, it looks like it's kind of odd that it doesn't have this. The JavaScript file adds a simple function to show an alert when the form is submitted. The problem is I can't submit it. So maybe let's just yeah, there we go. I had to minimize it. There we go. So now we got the submit button ready. So when we click this, it should say, hey, there it is. Okay, so you see form submitted. We will get back to you soon. Okay, so that's the JavaScript, guys. That message is called an alert, and that is inside of the code that we seen at chat right here. So right here, okay, JavaScript right here. That little program, that little script is doing this. Okay, we'll back to you soon. Anyways, okay, so that's just your basic thing you can do with ChatGPT. I figured you'd like that, um, and we'll do a lot more to come. And it's just a little coding tutorial there on using ChatGPT. ChatGPT is really good for a lot of things, and it is not going to take the place of coding. It's going to help you code better, okay, and more and faster. And so it's also definitely not foolproof. It has issues still and things. So definitely would not like be like, oh, I'm just going to use Chat GPT and I'm going to become this expert, coder. No, it's going to help you be a better coder. It's going to help you be more um, I would say faster in some ways. In other ways, it might slow you down. So, and it actually might cause a lot of problems too. I've seen a lot of the code that it spits out and it's not that great yet, but I'm sure it'll improve over time. So I just wanted to show that video to you guys and give you a little bit of an overview. We're going into 12 minutes. Don't want to get the video too long. So have a great day. And please like and share and subscribe all the time. That would be great because I really, really want to grow this channel and make it huge for everybody to enjoy. I want it to be unique. I want you guys to have fun. And hopefully one day, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can actually stream a little bit and talk and nerd out together. All right. Bye-bye.